Okay children, so the warp threads are lifted over the webbed threads in this process. All types of yarns, whether cotton or silk or wool, are woven in this manner only in the weaving process. So both in the wool and the silk process, the weaving is the same manner. Okay, the warp threads are lifted over the webbed threads with the help of the harness, which is fitted into the loom. Okay, so that is about the weaving process. It is done one over the other like mat making process that you see in your home. Okay, that is called about the weaving process. You have seen in this lesson about the differences between the weaving and knitting, differences between the manufacture of wool and silk, and also you have found the differences between the fleece of Angora goat and the fleece of camel. So mostly I have covered everything, and now in today's class I have completed mostly about the questions that arise in the differences part. Okay, the story of wool. So the world of wool, how it is. That is as you know, learnt about the story of silk, that it was first manufactured in the China, that you know it, isn't it, that story. As well, you will be learning about the woolen fabrics now. Woolen fabrics are as ancient as human civilization. According to archaeological evidences, domestication of the woolly sheep may have started around 6000 BC by early Iranians. Earliest woven wool garments are dated 2000 to 3000 years later. In 15th century, the British made laws to control wool smuggling, and at one time they punished people by cutting off their hands. The Industrial Revolution introduced mass production of wool. Leaders of wool production are Australia and China. Especially the Australia is the leading producer of wool, we can say. Leading producer of silk is China. Leading producer of wool is Australia and China, we can say. So spinning and weaving. The spinning of an animal or vegetable fibers into threads dates from about 7000 BC. That is from about that Middle East. The earliest tools used were a distaff, you can say a cleft stick holding a bundle of floors with a weighted spindle to twist them together. As I said you, that spinning is a process of twisting the several fibers together to make a yarn. Okay, that is called a spinning process. The oldest known textile from Asia Minor dates from around 7000 BC. The first looms for weaving wool date about 5000 BC. So, this is about the story of wool, which dates back to 2000 to 3000 years ago. That is about 6000 BC. We have the domestication of sheep was being continued, we can say. So the main leading producer of wool is Australia. Okay children, so that is about the wool. And also you have to know that wool is the poor conductor of heat. One of the most important thing is that wool is poor conductor of heat. Why is wool a poor conductor of heat? That's also an important question that arises for you. Wool is a poor conductor of heat. It does not allow the outside air to enter our body. How is it so? So what happens when you wear the sweaters? So when you wear the woolen garments, what happens? So air trapped in between the woolen fabrics and our body does not allow the flow of heat from our body into the surroundings. So we feel warm. Is it clear? So the air that is present in our bodies remain warm, and it does not allow the air from our body to go outside. The woolen clothes does not allow the air from our body to go outside, and so we feel very warm. So we feel warm and are protected from the cold climate in winter. So we wear woolen clothes in winter. So woolen clothes also helps to douse the fire. What do you mean by dousing? Stop it. Wool fibers are also used to douse fire. Wool is the poor conductor of heat because it does not allow the air from our body to go outside, and outside does not allow the outside air to come inside. So in fact our body remains warm. So we wear woolen garments in winter to make our body warm. Our body is always, it produces heat and it remains warm, isn't it? And when cold climate in winter, there is a cold atmosphere outside which cool air breezes, when it enters our body, we feel very cold, isn't it? So when we wear woolen garments, that doesn't allow the air to get into our body. So we feel warm. They are poor conductor of heat. So they are called as poor conductor of heat also. So hope you have understood this lesson, children. And now you try to write the question answers that I give you as homework for today. Today's homework is the first question. Write the differences between fleece of Angora goat and camel. Secondly, how can you say that wool is poor conductor of heat? How can you say that wool is poor conductor of heat? Third question is, what are the differences between weaving and knitting? Write the answers for these questions for today's class, children, and be prepared for the next class. Okay, children, stay home, stay safe, and complete the question answers that is given for you, and come prepared for the next class. Okay, children, bye. Thank you.